Alright, this is how to make stir-fried rice, authentic Japanese style. First ingredient is botan rice. This is very important. This is the type that they use at the Japanese restaurants. Sesame oil, soy sauce, sesame seed. To go along with our rice, I'm going to use zucchini, onions, and boneless ribeye. Got the botan rice cooking right now. When that gets done, proceed to step 2. Okay, so now I'm going to cut up the onion, and while cutting up the onion, I'm going to burn a candle here. If you didn't already know this trick, you can burn a candle, and it prevents the onion from burning your eyes. I don't exactly know how it works.
Quite as bad.
Not quite as bad, Greta said. I didn't know about the trick. She actually showed that to me. Anyhow, I'm going to cut up the onion and the zucchini. So, to cut them up authentic, like they do at the Japanese restaurants, cut them in half and then cut it into strips. Like so. Cut up our onion. Well, I've cut up 2 onions here, and my eyes are watering just a little bit, but nothing like they would be without that candle, so it does help. Okay, so now we've got our onions and our zucchini cut up. And our next step will be to fry the rice. Good. It's almost done. It's getting there. Now we want to cut the steak into small bite-sized pieces here. Of course, I'm nowhere near as fast as those guys at the Japanese restaurants. If I tried to do that, there would probably be pieces of my fingers on this plate. Next step, fry the rice. So, take our wok, some sesame oil, and we're also going to add about a 1/4 stick of butter to that. Alright, once we've got the butter melted into it and all of the rice is thoroughly coated with the sesame oil, then it's time to add some soy sauce. And continue to stir. And then we want to add some sesame seed to it. And of course a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of salt, but not very much because the soy sauce makes it salty. Alright, now we're going to set this aside in a bowl, because then we're going to use the wok to cook the vegetables and the meat. Alright, next step.
Clean pan.
Clean pan, sesame oil, high heat. Time to fry the vegetables. here we go. A little bit of pepper. Soy sauce. You can see here in the bottom of the pan that the moisture is becoming less and less, which means we're getting it cooked off. At this point, it'll start to actually sear the vegetables, which is what we want it to do. Okay, at this point, you can see that pretty much all the moisture has been cooked off. So we're now searing the vegetables and getting close to the point to go ahead and pull them out and set them aside, and then we'll cook the meat. The reason that we cook the two separately is so that the vegetables get fully done without overcooking the meat, because you don't want to eat water buffalo. Alright, we'll transfer our vegetables, set them aside, and get ready for the next step, which is cooking the meat. A little bit of soy sauce. A little pepper. Continue to stir until the meat is about a third of the way cooked. And then our final step is to add the vegetables back to this and mix the entire thing. Okay, final step, add the vegetables back and mix all the contents together. And then we will serve this over the botan rice. And that'll be authentic Japanese home-cooked meal. Hey! Had to keep you on your toes there, folks. I don't want you falling asleep. So there you have it. With those ingredients, you can make a meal at home just like the Japanese chefs do at the restaurants. Pretty simple. So thanks for watching. Till next time, signing off. Authentic Japanese stir fry. Doesn't get much better than that right there. Time to dig in.